Hey, MVPs and everybody else out there. I'm going to make this video free, so it'll be public on YouTube, and it'll be for all the free members on Patreon. But it's pretty simple. UFC fights will be taking place every single week for like the next 2 months. So I'm going to be giving you the picks to every single fight. I'm going to be showing the pay-per-views on the Discord server. If you guys want to watch the fights with me, get my commentary, and understand what fighting is, I can break it down for you. But if you want to become an MVP and get all the other picks, you just have to pay the $25 a month, and you're in. Now, if you love watching fighting, this is the place to be. I'm going to give out this pick for free, though. Everyone can get it. It's the early prelim. It's going to start at 4 p.m. on Saturday, and it's a heavyweight fight. So it's Thomas Peterson. It's his UFC debut. We watched him on Dana White's Contender Series. He's a good wrestler, but he doesn't know how to finish any fights. He's got nothing in him. I would say that he can win a fight with pressure. He's going to win a fight by being in the dominant body position, getting takedowns, understanding wrestling. He is 265 pounds. He's the limit of the heavyweight division, okay? On the flip side, Jamal Pogues, he's also at the limit of the heavyweight division, but he has no real wrestling acumen that you know of. Like, he doesn't scare you in that regard. And then when you look at him, you're like, yo, he's going to knock somebody out. No, he's not. This isn't a knockout artist by any means. So I think this is a fight for Thomas Peterson to win. I also think that when you get to FanDuel or DraftKings, whatever sportsbook you use, when you go to bet on this fight, look for the over-under on rounds. Okay, now I try not to tell you about methods. We don't get greedy around here. So for me, when you look at the chart, and I'll be filling in this chart as we go with every single video that I post, but you'll see it here. We are 4-3 on locks, 7-3 on leans, and 3-2 on value bets. So if I take it a certain color, if it's green, that means it's a lock. If it's black, it's a lean, and you can go either way, a coin flip, if you will. And then if it's a value bet, that means I'm picking an underdog to win the fight. Okay, and when we do that, these are our records. This is how we're looking for the last 3 fight cards that I've given it out. I'm sorry, let me move myself out of the way so you guys can actually see it. There you go. And I apologize. So when you're looking at this, you know the first fight night we struggled. Next fight night, we knocked it out the park, 7-3. Everything was great. And then last fight card, it was pretty difficult. UFC 297, 8 underdogs won their fights. We got some of them right, but 8 underdogs won their fights. So we finished 7-5 on the night. It's tough. Yes, all the picks are money line picks. What you do with those picks is your business. How you parlay them is you. I will have parlays here at the end of the card once I post everything and get it up. But you won't be able to see all the picks. You won't be able to see all the analysis and breakdowns of each fight unless you're an MVP. Just real talk. So when you look at this, the odds for this fight are right here. And we're looking at Thomas Peterson minus 186. Pogues is a 146, 1 plus 144. If you don't know about fighting and you don't know how to bet on fighting, be careful. It is not a football game. It is not, well, they were minus 300. Well, that means they should have won by this. No. It's fighting, bro. Somebody can get knocked out immediately. But I think this fight's going to go the distance, or at least go over the rounds. If they have it at 2.5, it's a little scary. But if they have it at 1.5, you take the over rounds all day long. Usually there's more options here and other things you can bet on. That'll probably happen after weigh-in. I'm starting these pretty early, so I'm probably only going to do the early prelim fights. But nonetheless, Thomas Peterson's winning this fight. I like it at 186 money line. You can't see that I just clicked on that. That's fine. But if you put in the wager, and let's just say you bet 100, you're getting back $50. So 153 back. Not a bad bet to take on the early prelim. I would go ahead and tell you that for me, on this fight card, and it's going to be difficult to find your locks. For me, when I look at these odds, I'm sorry to fill this in while we go. 186, right? And I can't see the keyboard right now, but I'm with you. And then we have plus 144. And I'm telling you to take Peterson. And I'm telling you this whole thing is a lock for me. This is going to be a lock. And we're hitting 4 out of 3 on our locks. Some dudes have been just failing us miserably. We are above 500, but our locks, we would like them around 80%, right? Especially if you parlay the locks together. Good luck. I'm going to keep making videos all day long today on the UFC. Get your free picks in, and then become an MVP and get the rest. I'll see you guys on the flip side, y'all. Peace.